Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Wysol and today I'm going to be talking about the vegan conspiracy. What it is and where does it come from, okay? So first thing I want to point out is I am vegan. I do eat a plant-based diet. But what is the vegan conspiracy? Is veganism, is there something strange about it? Now as a vegan, I'm going to say yes. There is something rather strange about veganism. Firstly, why is the media pushing it so much? Anything the media is pushing, you have to question. Okay? Now, I do feel like they're pushing it a lot because they're trying to get people to have the plant-based alternatives or the meat-free products or the fake meats. Okay? Now, most of these products are going to be made with genetically modified fruit and vegetables. Okay? If it doesn't say organic on it, it's most likely made with genetically modified produce. Okay? So, for example, like fake sausages, fake burgers, fake meat. Okay? Most of the supermarket versions of these are going to be made with genetically modified products. Okay? Now these GMO products, if you consume GMO products, they're going to start changing your DNA, okay, through epigenetics. You are what you eat. When you consume something, it changes and starts activating, or can activate certain genes, okay? So this is, I know it's kind of, but as a vegan myself, I have thought about this before. I was like, is there an ulterior motive behind this? Is there something strange going on with this whole thing? And I think it is, because it actually also desensitizes people from the natural thing called death. Okay? Unfortunately, people die. Okay? But it's natural. But when we desensitize people from something natural, now I don't agree with the mass slaughtering that goes on, because that mass slaughtering is mass ritual sacrifice. I might do a video on that. Let me drop a comment if you want to know about that. But the mass slaughtering of the animals for supermarkets is a big ritual sacrifice that's going on. Okay? But I feel there is a very strange ulterior motive behind veganism. For the pure fact that all of these meat-free fake meats are going to be made with genetically modified products. Okay? Now, can you have these fake meats without genetically modified products? Yes, you can. You just need to find a source that makes them with organic products. Okay? Or you can make them yourself. You can make burgers with beans and all the added stuff that you can with organic produce, but you need to make it yourself. Okay? Don't go to the supermarket and buy the fake meats because they are going to be filled with GMO. Okay? I'm going to go back onto the point where I mentioned that it's desensitizing people. Okay? Death is a very natural thing. And as a vegan, you become very sensitive to all the death that happens around the world. But it gets you in a place where you can kind of become out of control with those emotions when any form of death happens. Okay? I went through this for 3 years. I had 2 deaths that were close to me and one that felt like a death. First was my father's, or my dad's death, and literally the next year, one of our cats died, and then the year after that, my sister went into mental home. Okay? So it gets you very desensitized from death or change, and then it starts playing with your emotions. Okay? You need to realize that life and death, they come in one. You cannot have life without death. You cannot have death without life. Okay? But there is an ulterior motive behind veganism. Okay? As strange as it sounds, and as good as veganism is for the world, there is something going on. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but all of the stuff that I've mentioned in this video is what I put my finger on at the moment, but there is something strange about it. Okay? And lastly, Corbyn always pushes veganism, but why is Corbyn in Hitman 2? I know that's kind of a weird thing to talk about, but there's a game called Hitman, and in one of the missions, I think I might have a picture of this if I can find it somewhere, but on one of the missions, you go into some bunker, and you find a wall of people's pictures, okay? On one of the missions, Corbyn's in the picture, Richard Branson's in the picture, Theresa May's in the picture, there's a bunch of different people in pictures. Hitman's a slightly woke game. As strange as it sounds, it's a rather woke game. And in Hitman 2, they also kill a vegan. I know. But there is... I know that's a really slightly off-topic / on-topic. But some games, they have kind of woke stories in them. Because they're not allowed to talk about those stories publicly. So they put them in games, they put them in films, they put them in TV shows. Yada yada yada, so they can get this information out to people, and those that are able to read that information or read between the lines can take it in and then share it, okay? But yeah, that is my video for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Drop down in the comments below what you think about the subject as well, because I've been thinking about this for a while, and I also thought about it when near the start of when I turned vegan. I don't even like using the word vegan anymore. I just prefer plant-based or karma-free. Okay, that's the way that I go about kind of food that I eat, is it karmic-free. Okay, so if you're actually going to Tesco and getting fake meat, even though they have meat next to the fake meat, is that karma-free? You're actually supplying people that still kill animals by buying their fake meat. Bomb dropped. See you next time. Peace out.